of the Lisbon Treaty, and that's leading to questions about when Britain will actually leave the European Union. In our downtown studio, we welcome international attorney Chris Burkett. Mr. Burkett, thanks for joining us tonight. First of all, let's drill into this idea of what exactly Article 50 is.
Well, Brad, we're in our uncharted territory here. Article 50 is a provision in the Treaty of Lisbon which allows for the withdrawal of a member state from the European Union. It's never been invoked before, and to be frank, I don't think when it was drafted in 2007, this is pre-Euro crisis and pre a lot of the issues we've seen in recent years in the Eurozone. It wasn't expected that it would ever be needed to be implemented, but it allows a member state to withdraw and notify the European Union its intention to withdraw and commence an agreement process in a 2-year period.
And you say that the wording of this agreement is intentionally vague, it seems.
Yeah, that's right, Brad. I think really the only quantifiable aspect of the Article 50 is that once triggered, it has the clock begins ticking, and there's a 2-year period on the exiting state and the European Union to come to an agreement. Beyond that, it's quite vague about what the process will be, and they're going to be making it up as they go.
Prime Minister Cameron today made it clear that there is not going to be a do-over of this referendum. Is it necessary for the British Parliament to follow the will of the people in this case? In other words, could the British Parliament say this is just nuts, we're not doing it?
Well, I think that's a possibility. There's a majority of members of Parliament in Britain are in favor of staying in the European Union. The referendum is being described as an advisory opinion. It's non-binding on Parliament. The question will be whether the Prime Minister, whoever it may be come October, has the prerogative to make the decision to trigger Article 50, or whether it must go to a vote of the Parliament. And if it goes to a vote of the Parliament, that could be an opportunity for the MPs to step back from the brink of a full exit.
So in other words, what you're saying, this Brexit vote last week was not legally binding, and therefore Parliament does at this point not have any legal obligation to follow through to pull Britain out of the European Union, correct?
That's correct. I think in a parliamentary democracy, it's not a direct democracy, it's a representative democracy. So the members of Parliament have to look to their own consciences, and that's what we expect of our parliamentarians. So there will be a moment in time potentially where this goes to a vote of Parliament. I think that the British parliamentarians would be cautious before overturning a lawful exercise of the will of the people in the referendum. But given the consequences to the world economy that we're seeing, I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility.
International attorney Chris Burkett in Toronto. Mr. Burkett, thanks.
Thank you, Brett.